Hello, this is Beessokoo1. Welcome to your reaction video of Going Obscure, episode 10, Empty Internet. Yeah, has been requested by SMW again. So yeah, also you might hear some fireworks in the background, so sorry about that. So anyway, let's get started right now, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, now.
Internet. In the deepest depths of the conspiracy theory iceberg, this theory resides. Could the internet, something we all use and take for granted for each and every day, be much smaller than we thought? Could you, me, and a handful of other users actually be the only people here in a vast electronic ocean of nothingness? You never know. Maybe you're the only person here.
What?
Empty Internet is the name of a theory originating from a 2018 post on 4chan. An anonymous user made a claim that roughly 10 to 20 people actually make up all internet users, rationalizing it by claiming that everyone seemingly acts the same.
The same user also mentions potential AI that continually speaks to itself. While 14 million to few people make their way through the internet, not realizing that many of the people they interact with aren't actually real people. But how can we prove that this idea is true?
It's very plausible that users will create multiple accounts on different websites. You have to admit, all of us have an extra account, either here on YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook, either for animosity or just to avoid consequences from work or people we know in real life.
We can't forget the possibility of fake accounts created by companies or studios to promote their products. Most of you have seen on Twitter people who treat products like there's nothing better than it. Maybe they're real people that are passionate over a product or series. Maybe not. We can't know either way.
The most drastic of speculations that involve this series, that the internet is not just small, but it's so small that you are the only person on it. Yes, you the viewer watching this are the only person that legitimately uses the internet. Everyone else you see, including us, are not real people.
I'm pretty confident that this
What?
isn't true. I'm pretty sure I know at least a few people in this world that are on the internet, but maybe there are 14 million people that legitimately use it. The rest we see are either bots or alternate accounts. This reminds me a lot of the theory on NPCs.
If the internet is like a video game, where many of the people you come across aren't real people, mindless drones, not controlled by themselves or anyone else, essentially NPCs. And who says the world isn't that way as well?
Day to day we see and interact with people that we've never met before and will never see again. We have no clue about their lives, personalities, or feelings. Maybe they aren't even real people. Maybe there are only a certain amount of people living on this earth, and the rest aren't actually real people. They're just simulations of people, tricking us to believe that our world is a lot bigger than it actually is.
Back on topic. Reddit user FurFriendDongles shared an experiment he performed on Twitter. He sent a link to multiple users on Twitter, which included an IP logger, to see at what time the users clicked on the link.
The results were interesting to say the least. Users that were confirmed to be real people took on average 5 to 10 minutes to click on the link that was sent to them. Many accounts, on the other hand, clicked almost immediately after they were sent out to them, almost at unhuman speeds. Could this be a case of strangely fast readers, or bots that were programmed to open links and posts as soon as they were sent?
Speaking of bots, I'm sure most of you that post videos here on YouTube have run into comments extremely early into your video's life, typically the first hour of posting. Comments such as, "Loved your video," or "That video is great, let's be friends."
We advise you not to interact with these channels, but if you do look into these accounts, you will see claims of restarting popular YouTube channels, earliest videos being posted typically a week earlier, always playing a game that's popular at the time, always with tens of thousands of views.
Even the name of the accounts that post these change over time. pretty sketchy, but maybe it's evidence of there being less real users online than we think.
Unlike many other topics we've discussed on this channel throughout the course of this season, this one may actually be true.
More likely truth than fiction, there's overwhelming evidence that the internet is less populated than we would be led on to think. Only one person actually on the internet? Most likely not. Tens of millions? Very possible.
Be careful the next time you meet someone new online. You never know if the user on the other end is actually a person or not. The internet is a vast and seemingly endless world. Don't forget that it's possible that the vast horizon is a lot less lively than you'd like to believe.
Thanks for staying curious with us. We'll be back soon.
Join us again next season when we once again go obscure.
What the frick did you just make me watch, SMW? That was, I can't tell, was that pretty dark or pretty grim? Like, almost honest. Please don't react to that.